Sorry to report, but the catfish drama is not over. A date has occurred.
Sit down, grab a snack, let's watch.
For anyone who didn't watch yesterday's video, it is all about this TikTok, so I will link that above so you can go and watch that first and then come back to this video.
There aren't enough words in the English language to properly convey my confusion around the story I'm about to share with you today.
This is a video that the Charlotte girl put on saying that she is basically Sophie Rain, like that's how she captioned it, and she's like doing the dances because that is quite a big thing that Sophie Rain's known for, is doing them type of content. To me, when I seen that, I was like, right, okay, I'm getting the vibe that this is like a bit of a joke, that this is being taken into humour, it's not being taken seriously, and considering she's saying don't sue me, doing videos like that is giving me the idea that this is potentially a whole fake situation, which as we go through the videos, please let me know what your ideas are. Like, do you think this is fake or do you think this is genuine? Because at first, the first video that I put out yesterday, and I apologise that this is more update, I didn't mean to have it as like a part two. I thought I had all of the evidence for us, and then when I went on to Sophie Rain and I went on to Baby Charlotte to tag the creators into our last video, I seen that there was more updates that I had missed. So apologies, that's why this video is coming to you. And I made sure it was the next day. I'm filming it literally the next day. I'm going to have it all edited, ready to go for you, so you don't miss out on any more of the evidence. Evidence was so dramatic. But with this, I've seen so many comments, which we will be going through this video, where people are like, surely this is just a ploy to get more followers. Please comment down below what you are thinking. The comment to this dancing video, which I just think is ridiculous. Like, if this is real and this scenario is real and we're looking at it from that point of view, then I think that is just so downright rude, disrespectful, like, to do that type of like, oh, not only have a catfish pretending to be you, but now I'm also going to basically make the content that you make. Like, mimicking, it's not like copying it, because she's just mimicking it and being like, oh, basically I'm Sophie Rain. And it's just like, surely not. Surely not. So the comment that we have on this one is, I hope Sophie Rain sues you for using her image to deceive people, rightly so. However, Charlotte replied, lol. And this is when I'm getting like that whole, like, not emotional about it anymore, like completely unempathetic vibe, which is what is making me think that it is fake, because surely you wouldn't be responding lol if people are putting things like that. I mean, I don't know if it's a hater, like I've had hating comments on this, like on my videos and stuff like that, and it is difficult. Like, how do you approach responding to some type of videos? Or not videos, respond to some type of comments, but I don't feel like law was the right way of going about it. Way Sophie Rain reacted to Charlotte, Charlotte then decided to react to Sophie Rain's reaction. So let's see that.
She thinks I'm Sophie Rain. Hey, so that's insane. I'm sorry to the person who is waiting at the airport, thinking that they're about to meet me, who thinks that they've been texting me. You're texting this girl who's pretending to be me, and I'm really sorry. That's really lame and gross. I catfished him.
Sophie Rain, you've kind of got the wrong end of this. So, yeah, fair enough, I did borrow your face and tell a guy that maybe I looked like you, but it was all my personality. That was real. I just used your face and body. But, like, also, I do think you're being a bit of a spoiled sport about this. I knew I should have used Aisha's photos. She would have been so much cooler about it. Like, if you don't mind, just send me, like, a photo of you looking really sick in bed so I can, like, maybe send it him and tell him that was the reason I couldn't meet him. If you don't mind, of course.
Of course. That video is crazy. Like, this is where it's adding up that this is obviously fake. Like, it has to be fake with videos like that. Like, I don't understand how she'd be like, I should have used someone else's, another content creator's, like, pictures. I was just borrowing your face and your body, but my personality was here. If it was your personality, hon, why would you have not approached him at the airport? There is a video, and I haven't saved it and to show you it, but if you want to obviously go to Charlotte, again, I'll link them all down below so you can go and watch them all from there. There's a bit where after she does the original video, she does an update where her brothers picked her up from the airport, which for me, I was like, well, how the damn dickens did you get to the airport if you needed someone to pick you up? She could have got a train, she could have got a bus, I haven't got a clue, but it just, if it wasn't her just driving there, I don't understand how then she'd need to ring someone else. Did she explain to her brother that she'd catfish this person? And this is, again, just adding to the fact that this is fake. So we've got some comments on this, which, isn't this a crime? The whole, if this is real, is this a crime? The fact that she's done identity theft to an extent. Like, it's impersonation. Even if it isn't like she's gone on to, like, I don't know, use her details to sort of benefit, she kind of has to obviously gain this relationship, if that's what we even want to call it. And another comment says, she's 100% right, you are despicable, with a red heart. The red heart emoji, as me, like, in a show called, like, it's like, is this a compliment? I'm assuming not. And we're also going to ignore the despicable spelling. That's absolutely fine. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's wild, and people are obviously agreeing with Sophie Rain for that. And, you know, the way, to me, she's making a joke out of the situation constantly. Again, just making further videos, gaining more attraction, gaining more followers, which at the end of the day, I honestly think this was all it was for. But we will join into the next video and see how this is continuing out.
Catfish update. Let me pull up the messages and I will show you.
HR, are you okay? I got sent a video of you and I'm so confused. Please call me.
So I spoke to him and he had seen my TikTok. But he was like totally cool about it. He was like, I understand the situation. It's a bit weird, but obviously you thought I was catfishing you, so you did catfish me, which I wasn't catfishing you, but you still did catfish me. But he is very interested in me. And he has asked me out on a date. Oh, I forgot to add something. He did say on the phone there was a few small things that he did forget to mention to me when we were talking. So I don't know if to be a bit worried about that, but we're going on a date.
I feel like every time I watch one of these videos, I honestly never know 100% how to react, because it's just like, do you know what I mean? Like, what? Sonny? Come again? Repeat yourself? Supposedly he's been sent to videos. Now, let's just break this down a little bit, right? Was one of the comments, and I will focus in on it. On a text messages, she says catfish 3. So I'm assuming from that she's doing it to multiple people. Or, again, if we're falling into the fact that this is fake, which a lot of comments do say that that is an AI voice. The bit that I didn't understand, right, and it's only something I've just noticed from the 2 videos that we've just watched, she's wearing the same outfit, so obviously it's the same day that she's doing the filming, the shorts, that's fine. She says to Sophie Rain, will you send me a picture of you in bed sick so I can send it to him to say that's why I didn't turn up? The same day, the same minute, the same hour, I'm assuming, she has filmed another video saying that he knows exactly what she looks like and he's asked her on a date and they've had a phone call. See where things aren't matching up, and this is where I'm leaning towards she's just a pathological liar at this point just to gain followers, which I don't know about you, but it gives me the ick. And like, fair enough, we all want to grow, as I said, like on platforms, whatever, like it's one of the main things. We make content, so hopefully you enjoy them. But, and again, this, when I've very first seen it, put me in a show called, still is, obviously I'm making content on it, but like, do you really want to be on your bad girl era, like, you know, villain, just to gain followers? Is that the rep that you want for yourself, that you were delusional enough to hold, make up this scenario? But I have seen other content creators make it, it's like a series, and obviously she has, there's multiple videos that she made on it, each one is getting hundreds of thousands of views, so she's making a success for what she is doing. It's just wild way it's going. But anyway, we'll go to the comments so we can have a little chat of what other people are saying, which one of the comments, as I said, mentioned, and I did notice it when I was editing the last video, is why did it say catfish 3 at the top of the text? Big red flag. Not sure what that entails. This is where I was kind of thinking, is it real and she is just doing it to multiple people? Or is that just like a little red herring? Like, I don't know. Is that like a little thing that she's done? The way Taylor Swift puts like little things into songs and like, if you know, you know. Is that one of them situations? I'm not entirely sure, because obviously I'm not in the know. Then we also have, why do I feel like this is a strategy to promote or launch something? And that is, as soon as I read that comment, I was like, oh, Antonia, how could you be so daft in not seeing that this was just like a whole play situation? I'm a bit disappointed in myself, I'm not going to lie. But again, please let me know if I am right in thinking that this was real at one point, or whether, again, this is all a ploy just to gain followers, because the more I am getting into it, the more I'm seeing that I think that is the case, unfortunately. Which, again, hey ho, hats off to her, she has succeeded in what she wanted to do. But if it isn't, this is a definite wild thing. So now she's saying that he wants to go on a date with her. So clearly this lad is delusional as this girl. So maybe they're the perfect couple if this is a real. Like, love that for them. But anyway, we'll jump to another video because we have a major catfish update video.
Major catfish update, major catfish update. I met him. So we all know that I catfished a guy, telling him I looked like Sophie Rain. He flew all the way from America to the UK to meet me, Sophie Rain. I met him today. You know, he told me there was a few things he hadn't told me yet and he wanted to tell me in person. He forgot to mention the fact that he is rich. I'm on his yacht. Let me see if I can take you upstairs and show you. Guys. Sorry, Sophie Rain, you missed out.
Sorry, Sophie Rain, you missed out. Sophie Rain didn't know this existed. You pretend to be this girl and you're saying she missed out because he's rich. Now, tell me if I'm losing the plot. But this lad flew from America to the UK. So we're in the UK. And does he just park his yacht in the UK? Did he fly the yacht with him? Was it on the plane?
But that's simply not possible.
How was the yacht there? And what? Do you know what I mean? Like, that's the bit that, like, shut up. Do you know what I mean? Like, don't be telling me stupid things and making me feel stupid when I know that you are lying. Like, that is delusional. We have some comments here. I love this girl. How can she lie so well? She is acting, but she's really good. Lol. She is trying to make that little thing with Sophie Rain so she can win followers. I'm assuming, again, just gain the following. She lied really well. I mean, she is on some type of boat, what it looks like, unless that's a green screen. Who knows at this point? Make the story add up. Do you know what I mean? Like, make it make sense. If he has a yacht, why is it in the UK if he is in America? Unless it's going to be some blag story because originally he was American. He's got an American accent from what we can see in that voice note, whether that was him or not. But unless it's going to be some wild story that he has a place in the UK and he visits here constantly, but he has a split personality and he also lives in America, like, God knows at this point. But we have another video, so let's see. This one can't give me the creeps when I seen it, and this was the one that I originally seen as my first update again. I thought, oh, let's make another updated content for yous.
There's either a really good explanation for this or something weird is going on.
There's all Sophie Rain.
I'm sorry, but why has he got all these photos of me?
Why did she say me?
The girl that I told him I catfished him with these photos, and he's got them all set up like a shrine. I'm scared.
I mean, that is weird. It's weird. It's more weird than a catfishing him, I'm assuming. But even the little slip-ups of saying he's got photos of me and then also Sophie Rain, and these are all the pictures that are sent. So she's just solo touring this yacht at this point and finding these supposed pictures, which I'm not going to lie, I hope in a way, if this is obviously a ploy, that Sophie Rain is in on it, because if I was Sophie Rain, don't get me wrong, Sophie Rain's got over like 8.5 million followers on TikTok. But if this was something I had no idea about and someone's just gone out the way to try and gain followers and use my name in that, and then printing pictures of me, putting them in photo frames and making it sound like someone is literally a bit obsessed with me, that would give me the ick. Like, that would seriously stress me out. And I don't know whether that's just me or whether you agree, but I think that's so weird. So I'm hoping that if it is this ploy and this is fake, what it is, that Sophie Rain is in on it as well, because she's only made one video, Sophie Rain, from what I can see. So I don't really see how this would have impacted her following. And Charlotte, when I checked this morning, has like just over 200,000. So I don't know why this partnership would have took place if it is like just to gain the subs, because I don't see how this would benefit Sophie, unless Charlotte's like asks us a massive favour and like they get on and the friends in real life or whatever it is that's happening, and Sophie didn't mind gaining followers from it, from her name, whatever. But I'm just struggling to see the explanation. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm really trying to gather all the facts and understand what's going on, but it just isn't making sense to me. We have a comment that I focused on for this one, which is, okay, this has to be a skit, because what? But Charlotte replied and put, I wish. Again, this is just adding to the fact that, like, you know, she has to say that she wishes, she has to say that it is still real, because if she then comes out and be like, oh, it was all a joke, folks, like, none of this is real, she probably would lose a lot of followers from it, because a lot of people are going to be hook, line, sinkered to this supposed relationship then taking place. And whether she is in an active relationship with someone, and maybe at the end she's going to display the person that she's in a relationship with as this supposed person she catfished, I have no idea how this ending's going to roll out, because obviously we're not there yet. But that's the vibe I'm getting. That's the vibe I feel like how this story is going to go.
Can someone please explain to me why Sophie Rain is trying to take my man?
Take your man.
You had your chance. You should have turned up to the airport. No, but like, seriously, now you found out he's rich and owns a yacht, you want his at. Just because Aisha took your man doesn't mean you can have mine.
Wow. I mean, I have got no idea on this Aisha situation, because I don't know who that is, if I'm completely honest. Because as I said to you, I didn't know who Sophie Rain was until I watched this video. But that is such a shady video to make, and also that's making the assumption that Sophie Rain is like constantly up to date with your videos to know that he's rich and that he's got a yacht. And I'm assuming from, I don't know obviously how people get paid on TikTok, but I'm assuming from Sophie's following, she seems to be doing pretty well. I don't feel like she'd need to be begging for someone who's got a yacht and have money in order for that girl to thrive in her lifestyle, to be completely honest. I'm not saying that she wouldn't, but I don't think she'd need that. And also mad that she's now saying my man. She's been on supposedly one date where the date looked like she just stalked his yacht and looked at everything, which was a wild situation anyway. I just, even when she said like you had the chance to go to the airport, how? Again, unless Sophie Rain was in on this whole situation, this man was catfished with you pretending to be Sophie Rain. How would Sophie Rain know about that? How would Sophie Rain be getting in on that situation? Why would she be turning up to an airport to meet someone she's never messaged before? As you said, it was your personality that gravitated, that made this man fly from America to here. So, like, why would Sophie be there? Sorry? Am I missing something? We've got one last video to have a little look at, which just adds this whole Charlotte using Sophie Rain just to gain the followers, because it's such a wild situation. These type of videos I am muting just so that we don't get, like, copyright marks. But the video is, he chose me, not you. I more than you. Okay. And making it in innuendo that they're sleeping together, which, whatever, you do you, Charlotte. If that is the scenario that you want to live out, you live your best life. What the damn dickens am I watching? Again, just getting Sophie's picture up, which is weird. He had about 20 supposedly downstairs on this yacht that supposedly you're filming this video on. Why not just go and get one of them, hon? Why are you printing a picture off the girl that you sent him in a text message telling that's what you were wearing at the airport? I'm confused. I feel like, I don't know whether Charlotte's got an obsession with Sophie Rain. I'm hoping and praying to God that Sophie Rain knew this was happening, because if not, it's the weirdest thing that I've ever seen in my life. And I feel like, Charlotte, do you want to go out with Sophie Rain? Is that what this is? Are you obsessed with her? Do you want to be her? Like, what? Sorry, what? In my humble opinion, after watching all these videos, I do feel like a dafty, and I definitely do think it is fake. Again, please let me know in the comments down below whether you agree or not, and whether you think that it is genuine. But I do think that this was just like a lie and a deceit to gain the followers, because as of this morning, which is the date of the 6th of October, Charlotte had 44 million views on the original catfishing video. So she has succeeded in what she wanted in going viral, getting everyone to go to her TikTok, I mean, I didn't see a follow account when I very first come across the video last week, so I can't exactly tell you whether that's grew or not, but I'm assuming it is, because people are heavily invested in the update, including myself, in what's going on, again, because I thought it was real. But I am leaning towards it has to be fake. Like, it's gone from like ridiculous to like completely unrealistic. Like, surely not. Like, leaving a man at the airport for the reason that you should never be at the airport makes no sense. Catfishing and pretend to be someone else. But now supposedly you on a yacht of an American man who flew to the UK, but his yacht just magically appears here.
I wish this was a joke.
At least we know if you do want to go into your villain girl era, that type of behaviour, it does gain you views. So if that's what you want to do, knock yourself out. But for me personally, I couldn't be dealing with that type of like hate and backlash, because I can imagine it's coming from both ways. I did see a video the other day where a lad said if you're going viral, it's normally because you've done something wrong, which is disappointing, but I think it is true. Like, this literally put me in a chokehold when I very first seen, obviously, the original video, and it's lived rent-free in my head for nearly a week, so there is some truth to it, I have to say. But anyway, that is all the content that I've got for you today. If you're new here, I am Antonia. Welcome to the channel. We do all type of react lifestyle videos. If that is a bit of you, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I hope you have a lovely morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world, and I hope to see you in the next video. But for now, bye bye.